The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on the screen. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on the screen. Those are attending in online. Yeah, sorry for the delay, guys. Right. 1 minute, 1 minute, sir. All right. Guys, please once again confirm to me. All of you get my voice on the screen. Those are attending in online. So that I will start our session. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Today, just I would like to give some introduction part regarding this content here. Now try to answer for my questions now. Hibernate is a topic today. What exactly this hibernate? What is the purpose of this hibernate? What is the meaning of this hibernate, guys? Where to use this hibernate? What is this actually? What is the meaning of this hibernate here? I would like to know about this information clearly. Okay. Now, try to understand this. What is this hibernate, guys? That's nice, Raviteja. Hibernate is a framework, Java framework. Okay. Then any other answers? Hibernate is a Java framework, right? Any other answers? Right. ORM module, ORM tool, and ORM tool. Right. Nice. Anyway, what is this Hibernate? Then where this Hibernate is available? If you observe these points now, I'll give some clarity. Guys, now tell me, you know already Java is provided in 3 modules. Java is provided in what are the 3 modules? What are the modules here we are going to use about the Java? 3 modules are existed here. What are the 3 modules here we are able to use? First one is like what there, J2SE. First one is like what I'm telling you, J2SE. And second one is like what there, J2EE. Then what next one here now, J2ME. Overall, 3 parts are existed for this Java. Java is available in 3 parts. Okay, right. Next one is, you know already what is the purpose of the J2SE, J2EE and all. Then I don't want to repeat again here all these things, no? Right, sir. J2SE mainly for like what there, standard edition. Java 2 standard edition. Okay, mainly for what there, standard edition. Java 2 standard edition. Nice. Next one is after that. What it able to provide here? No, it able to provide basics of Java. That means instead of saying these basics, you know, just I can say fundamentals of Java. Fundamentals of Java. Just only we are providing like what are the fundamentals of Java. Next one, after these fundamentals, then what next one here? What we are able to prepare by using J2SE, you know, we are able to prepare only standalone applications. By using J2SE, here we are able to prepare what their standalone applications now. That is the reason why. Okay, that's why here we are understanding like what their J2SE. Now I'm asking one more question to all of you guys. Now try to understand it. In J2SE, what content here we are able to cover there? In general, what content, what features of Java is available? All fundamentals I said to you. What are these fundamentals actually? All right, sir. Maximum features of the J2SE is like what there? Object orientation maybe. Next one is like what their packages maybe. And next one is like what their strings, string manipulations maybe. And then after this, like what their exception handling. Next one is a multi-threading. Then after this multi-threading. Or next one, guys, multi-threading. Next one is a collection framework. Then what next one after this collection framework here? Like so many things are Java. As of now, Java 19 features are existed. But before the Java 19 features, I want to include 2 more things. What are the 2 more things now? JDBC. Then what next one here? RMI. Both are the parts of like what there. Both are the parts of like what there. Now tell me guys, all of you know parts of J2SE only. This is somewhat different. Now try to understand it now. JDBC as well as like what there, RMI, both the concepts are not under J2EE. Please remember this. Both are available under what they know, J2SE. Yes, clear? All of you are getting clarity on this, no? What we are able to see inside the J2SE, these many things are existed here. Okay, fine. And so on and so on. So many topics are existed now. All right, sir. Next one is like what I'm telling to you. Coming to this J2EE, what we are able to have inside this J2EE, Java 2 Enterprise Edition. Java 2, what there? Enterprise Edition. All right, sir. What it able to cover now? It is focusing mainly on server-side programming. What it is focusing mainly there? Server-side programming. It is focusing mainly. What it is focusing there mainly? Server-side programming. Observe carefully, guys. Okay, fine. It is mainly focusing on what there? Server-side programming. Then what next one here after this now? What content is going to be available by using the server-side programming? What type of applications here we are able to prepare there? We are able to prepare mainly distributed applications. Distributed applications are what next one here? Enterprise applications. We are able to prepare by using what there? This is a J2EE. Mainly here, what topics are going to be covered here? Features. What features here we are able to see there? What concepts are going to be covered here inside this? If you observe this point, no, answers are very clear. Try to understand this. First one is like what there, servlets. Server-side programming will start with what there, no, servlets in general, with respect to Java. So right from the servlets onwards, the total server-side programming will be covered here. Anyway, some of the examples here I'm telling there. Try to understand this, no? Servlets. Next one is like what there, JSPs. After the JSPs, then what next one, you know, JSTL. Of course, part of the JSPs only. Expression language. Next one is like what there. After this, we are able to understand like what their web services or maybe EJBs, distributed technologies clearly. EJBs. Apart from these EJBs, in EJBs might be so many parts are available. Next one is like what their web services. Web services. You can understand clearly here. Servlets, JSPs, JSTL, expression language, EJBs. Then after this EJBs, what next one here? Web services, and so on and so on and so on. Not only this, middleware services. Middleware services like what there? What middleware services are available? No, observe carefully. Java FX is for UA part. That means which is in J2SE, not in J2EE. Okay. Then here, what I'm telling there after this, like JNDI, okay, JCA, JTA, JAS, JMS, Java Mail API, and so on. So many things are existed, guys. All these things are like what their middleware services can, and so on. Like this, so many. Just some of them only here I've written here, but so many concepts are available, and so on and so on and so on. Right. Next one is after that. What next one here after completion of this? J2ME. Another one is existed. J2ME. What exactly this J2ME? No. What is this J2ME? Where we are able to use this J2ME actually? Okay. Listen. J2ME is nothing but like what there? Micro edition. Java 2 micro edition. Okay. Java 2 micro edition. The Java 2 micro edition, by using this, what we are able to get inside this one, we are able to get micro programming. That means by using this micro programming, we are able to prepare like what there, mobile based applications here we are able to create mobile based applications. But anyway, one point I'm telling there. What is the point I'm telling there? No, mobile based applications are having very good demand in outside, but no demand is available for J2ME in outside. J2ME is not having any demand in outside there, but mobile application development is a hard cake in outside market here. So because of that reason, what I'm telling there, not required to think about this J2ME. In place of this J2ME, number of alternatives are available. The moment when Android is coming, the moment when iPhone technologies are coming, the moment when a Swift, because of these so many alternatives, no, J2ME is getting very, very less demand in outside. Nobody is using this J2ME at present to prepare our applications. Right, sir. So not required to think much about this J2ME, just we can leave this one. Majorly Java in the sense like what there, J2SE, then what next one can know, J2EE. Sir, all of you are getting my points or not? Guys, no response. Please all of you respond for me, guys. Whenever I'm asking questions to, then we have to give some response there. Please respond for me. Right, sir. This is exactly the meaning of like what there, Java. Java is available in how many ways? No, then 3 forms. That means the 3 things of Java here we are getting. Right. That's fine. Now here, I'm asking one question to all of you guys. We have seen J2SE content. What features are available? What exactly the features are available in J2SE that we understood? Oops, maybe packages, maybe string manipulations, maybe exception handling, maybe multi-threading, maybe collection framework, maybe. Then after this, before this collection framework, maybe IO streams, maybe. Then after this collection frameworks, maybe. After this collection frameworks, generics, maybe. Then after that, a GUI part. Under the GUI part, maybe we can go for applets, AWT, Spring, in core Java, I'm talking there. Of course, Java FX also we can include there. Okay. Then after that, maybe, then apart from this, then what next one here? Here we are able to see JDBC, or maybe before that, now here I'm telling there, reflection API maybe, annotations maybe, JVM architecture maybe, garbage collector maybe, garbage collection or garbage collector, and so on and so on. JDBC, RMI. See, all these, so many topics are available and so on. Right from Java 7 features, Java 8 features, Java 9 features, Java 10 features, and so on and so on and so on. Of course, internationalization maybe, I18N. So many features are available here. All these things here we understood clearly. That means all the things we know, at least names here we know. Next one is then after that, in J2E also, so many features here we listed out. Servlet, JSP, JSTL, expression language, and what next one here? EJBs, web services, middleware services, like so many. All the things are available. Now still I'm asking one question there. Have you seen a Hibernate at any location, J2S and J2EE? Where is that Hibernate? Have you seen any Hibernate here? At any location, have you identified this Hibernate? Everybody guys, have you seen Hibernate here? Yes? At any location, J2SE, have you seen Hibernate? In the J2EE, have you seen any Hibernate? No. Observe carefully here what I'm telling there. Hibernate is not a technology. Okay, Hibernate is not a programming language or technology. Hibernate is not a programming language or not technology, and it is not provided by Sun Microsystems or Oracle Corporation. Or what there? Oracle Corporation. Hybrid is not a technology, or it is not like what there is not a programming language. Okay, and it is not provided by like Sun Microsystems or Oracle Corporation. Then what? What is this Hibernate? So Hibernate is not a programming language, not a technology, not provided by Sun Microsystems. Then what is this actually? Hibernate is an ORM tool, or simply speaking, a product, ORM tool, or ORM implementation, product. Simply speaking, what I'm telling here, either ORM tool or ORM product, or we can say simply ORM implementation. Understand, guys, what is this Hibernate now? Rather, Hibernate is what there? ORM tool or ORM implementation. Understand, guys, what I'm telling you? Okay, fine. Now, this Hibernate is like what they know? ORM tool or ORM product or ORM implementation. Then what is this ORM tool and all? All the things here we are going to understand in the future. Okay, don't worry for it. ORM stands for what, guys? Now tell me. All of you, please respond for me. What is this ORM actually? Abbreviation. ORM. What is this abbreviation here? Come on. All of you, respond for me. Object relational mapping. ORM stands for like what they know? Object relational mapping. Not more than this. ORM is what there? Object relational mapping. Right, sir. What is the meaning of this object relational mapping and how it is available? What it is able to do in enterprise applications? We have to understand clearly. Okay. Now tell me, I'm asking there. ORM is object relational model. Then what is the requirement of this ORM? In enterprise applications, what is the requirement of the ORM? What it will do? what it does, what ORM is able to provide environment, what it is providing for us, Here we have to understand all the points here. What this ORM is providing. The name itself is giving clarity. Object relational mapping in the sense, just it is providing mapping between. Just it is providing mapping between a class and a table, an ID property and a primary key, a normal variable in Java and a column in a database. Like this, some mappings here it is providing there. For that purpose, here we require to go for what there? Object relational. Object and relational both are mapped. To provide mapping between this object and relational relation, then we need to go for like what there? Hibernate. There's a meaning here. This is a meaning of like ORM. No? Okay, fine. Before that, why we need to come for this ORM over the number of alternatives? No. Previously, see, of course, I'm telling to you directly. By using ORM, we are able to perform database operations actually. This is mainly for database operations. This ORM is mainly for what? The database operations, for interacting with the database in order to perform some database operations. That's okay. Mainly for database operations only. Understood that. But before that, number of alternatives are available to perform database operations. Then what is the requirement to come for this? What is the need? What is the requirement to come for this? So if you want to understand all these points, there we have to understand a little bit an enterprise application architecture. Here we have to understand. What you have to understand, an enterprise architecture. Here we have to understand. Guys, all of you have to carefully. Enterprise architecture here we have to understand. Then after that, we are going to see all the content here. Guys, now let's observe carefully. If you want to prepare any enterprise application, mainly 3 layers here we have to provide, guys. What 3 layers here we have to provide there? Now tell me. I think all of you might be aware about it. What 3 layers here we are able to provide here? First one is presentation layer. Next one is like what there? Business layer. Then what there? Persistence layer. Overall, how many layers here we are having there? No, presentation layer, business layer, and persistence layer. Overall, 3 layers here we have to prepare any enterprise application. Guys, understand this clearly. Overall, 3 layers are existed here. Presentation layer, business layer, then what next one again? No, persistence layer. That's clear? Next one after that. We know already some points about this presentation layer. Simple. I'm asking to you. Now, what is the purpose of this presentation layer, guys? Now, you only tell me. Already some of you in my Springer class, you already aware about it. Presentation layer. What is the purpose of this presentation layer? It is an entry point for the users. It's an entry point for the users to access application. Am I right? It's an entry point for the users to access what their application. Next one, apart from this, it's an entry point. Okay, what it will provide? They know it will improve look and feel. Am I right or not? It will improve what they know look and feel. It will improve what their look and feel. Observe carefully. It will improve what their look and feel for our application. Next, after this, then what it able to provide there? Look and feel is okay, fine. Entry point is okay, fine. Then any other advantages here with this? No. Right, sir. To take data from users and to submit data to application. Next one is to perform what they know, data validations. Clients say data validations, I want to perform. Okay, which logic here we are going to use there? No, presentation logic here we are going to use. To prepare this presentation logic, what technologies here we are going to use there? HTML, CSS, maybe JavaScript, and so on. So many, Angular or maybe something else, React, all. Understand it, what I'm telling to you. Fine. After completion of this, then what next one here now? Right, sir. Now presentation logic here, we require to prepare this presentation logic, these many technologies, these many things here we are able to use. Now these are the various points here we have to understand about like what the presentation layer. Next one is I want to go for like what their business layer. What you are able to understand about business layer. Just only few points here we can understand. What points here we are able to understand about this business layer. Right. Right, sir. Understand it now. First one is like what there. It is a heart of the enterprise application. It's a heart, it's the main part of the enterprise application, where we will define business rules and regulations of the enterprise application. Business rules and regulations of the application, where we are able to provide business rules and regulations of the applications. We are able to define them. Okay. Then what next one here? Which logic here we are going to use to prepare this business logic? Which logic here we are going to use? All right, sir. I think people are asking one question to me. Sir, what exactly the meaning of business logic? Are business logic I'm asking there. People are asking business logic. What is business logic? Guys, tell me, what is this business logic? Presentation logic here we understood. What you are preparing through HTML, JavaScript, or maybe Bootstrap and all. Okay. But what is this business logic, sir? People are asking to me. How I can define this business logic? Can you tell me? Any answers from your side? Business logic. Any answers? One clue I'm telling there so that you can identify this. Exactly how our requirement should be for business. Exactly. Now one example I'm telling you so that you can understand clearly. Yeah, fine. Nothing are very simple. If we take 10 enterprise applications, guys, all of you understand it. 10 enterprise applications, if we take one enterprise application to another enterprise application, almost all. Majority of the implementation is common. Services and common components might be existed. That implementations are very much common. 30 to 40% of the implementation is different totally. If you take 10 applications, maximum commonalities are available, but 30 to 40% of the application is what they are different. The difference in the sense specific to the client and specific functionalities of the client as part of their business. As part of their organization, specific parts are available for this. Specific parts are existed here. Specific parts are existed here as part of the business. Understand it clearly. So that is specific functionalities of the respective client. In general, if it is a commonality, then we are able to have some inbuilt functionalities. Some inbuilt tools are available. Some predefined tools are available to provide these commonalities. But client-specific rules and regulations are available. Implementation of the client-specific rules and regulations as part of their business, as part of their organization, that rules and regulations implementation, specific rules and regulations implementation is called as like what their business logic. One example I'm telling you, try to understand it now. In India, so many trainers are available. So many IT trainers are available. So many IT training institutes are available. Guys, observe this clearly. In India, so many IT training institutes are available. Understand it now. Where Durga Soft is one of the training institute. Okay. For example, October 2nd, or maybe not only October 2nd, then what happened there? Durga Soft has given one announcement. What is that announcement there? For example, one announcement is there. What is that announcement? No? If you want to register for these courses, 50% is off. 50% off. That announcement here we provided. Guys, all of you observe carefully. 50% is off, and for the next courses, few courses. This offer is up to like what there, up to maybe 10 days of time. I'm asking to you, this 50% off for the next courses. You are going to ask this offer at Durga Soft or not? Definitely, you are going to ask this option at Durga Soft as they are given this option for us. Will you ask the same offer at other institute? No. Will you ask the same offer at other institutes? No. Now that 50% off is provided by, announced by Durga Soft. That's why there's a business rule of the Durga Soft. It's a rule of the business. The rule of the Durga Soft. No, that rule implementation if we do in our application, then that is like what their business implementation. That rule implementation is called as like what their business implementation. Guys, all of you understand it, what I'm telling them. So at Durga Soft is giving some concession for their courses, fixed amount of concession they have given for the courses now. But that is up to Durga Soft only. That is not for like what they're all other. That is up to like what they're Durga Soft only. That is not for what they're all other. So this implementation, if we provide in our enterprise application, that implementation is nothing but exactly what their business. So every organization is having some business processing. Part of that business processing, some business functionalities are available. If you implement that business functionalities in the form of your code, then that implementation is called as like what their business logic. Okay, leave this one here. This information is sufficient. Then what next one here? What logic here we are going to provide? Business logic. To prepare this business logic, so many tools are available here. What are the various tools and technologies are available here? Maybe we are able to use like what their EJBs, session beans here we are able to use. Not entity beans and EJB session beans. For example, I'm telling there, session beans here we are able to use. Next one is, what next one here? Java beans also here we are able to use. Like so many components are available. Not only this, even Spring frameworks also we are able to use them. In the case of servlets also here we are able to use. Maybe servlets also we are able to use for implementing business logic. That depends on our requirement here. We are able to use either of the things. Right, sir. Next one is what there after this. Right, sir. Next one after completion of this. This is about like what are the business rules and regulations and business logic here. What we understood. Next one after completion of this. After understanding this, the next content will be like what their persistence layer. This is the most important thing for us today. This is the most important thing for us today. Persistence layer. What exactly the purpose of this persistence layer? What is the meaning of this persistence layer? It is mainly for interacting with the databases and performing database operations. Is mainly for interacting with the databases and performing database operations from enterprise applications. This is main utilization for this. Okay. Then after that, after completion of this, then what next one here? What we are able to, what logic here we are able to perform there? Right, persistence logic here we are able to perform. Persistence logic here we are able to use. To prepare this persistence logic, what we require? Right, sir. JDBC is required. Then after this JDBC, maybe we can understand like what there. HIBERNATE also here we are able to use. JPA and so on. So many technologies are available. But not only that, in the case of this EJBs, no, entity beans are existed. Entity beans are available. Like this, so many things are existed here. No? Right, sir. JDBC, entity beans and HIBERNATE, JPA, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, but anyway, HIBERNATE I don't want to include immediately, but I'm telling you clearly. Observe carefully. Right, sir. Persistence logic. To prepare this persistence logic only, these many things were required. Then after that, guys, I'm asking to you, data persistency, the terminology is available. What exactly the meaning of data persistency? What is the meaning of data persistency? That I'm asking to you now. Try to understand it clearly. What is this data persistency? Any idea, guys? Data persistence. What is the meaning of this data persistence? Persistent data or data persistence. Data persistence or persistence data. What's the meaning of it now? Guys, I'm asking one more question. Try to answer for it. Now tell me, all of you now tell me. In enterprise applications, data is going to be represented in databases or not? In enterprise applications, data is going to be represented in an enterprise application. That means in databases or not? Come on, guys. I'm asking to you. In enterprise applications, our data are going to be represented in a databases or not? Or maybe in storage areas or not? In storage repositories or not? Yeah, definitely. Data is going to be provided in storage areas and storage repositories only. No doubt for that. Where the data is going to be represented temporarily or permanently. In storage areas, in repositories, the data will be stored temporarily or permanently. Come on, guys. Permanently or temporarily? Permanently. The data will be stored inside the enterprise applications permanently, not temporarily. Of course, if it is required, then 1 or 2 days maybe temporarily we prepare the data. Sorry. But max cases, the data is going to be represented in enterprise applications in the form of like what there permanently. Permanent data representation is going to be happen. Am I right or not? Permanently, the data is going to be represented what there permanently. Okay, fine. Now the point is what there representing data permanently in backend systems. Representing data permanently in backend systems is called as what is this actually? Data persistence. Is called as like what there? Data persistence. Guys, all of you understand it clearly. Representing data permanently in backend systems is called as data persistence. Clear. Next one is, observe carefully. From this point onwards, we are moving towards HIBERNATE only. Now try to understand it clearly. All right, sir. What next one here? After completion of this point here, representing data permanently in backend systems is called as data persistence. Nice. How we are able to achieve this data persistency? How it is possible to achieve data persistency? To achieve data persistency in enterprise applications, to achieve data persistence, not persistency, to achieve data persistence in Java in enterprise applications, we will use the following. We'll use the following alternatives. That means following technologies or tools. What we are able to use. All right, sir. Now here we are able to achieve data persistency. Number one, by using serialization and deserialization. Am I right or not? By using serialization and deserialization. Number two, by using JDBC. Even through JDBC also, we are able to achieve data persistency in enterprise applications. Next one, number three. Not only JDBC, there we have to go for like what there. There we have to use ORM tools, Right, so serialization, deserialization, JDBC. Then what next one there? ORM tools here we are able to use. But inside this ORM tools, so many things are available. What are the various things now? Entity beans are available. Apart from this entity beans now, then what next one here? Hibernate is existed. Of course, JPA. Then open JPA. And so on and so on and so on. Top link, IBDs, and so on and so on and so on. So many things are existed. Different types are existed here. So to achieve data persistence in enterprise applications, we will use the following technologies and tools. What are the various technologies and tools here we are able to use there? First one is serialization and deserialization. Second one is JDBC. Third one is ORM tools. Inside this ORM tools, so many things are available. Entity beans, Hibernate, JPA, Open JPA, Top Link, IBDs, and so on and so on and so on. So many things are existed. Yes, sir. All of you get my points or not? Now here, I have a question now. How data persistence is achieved through serialization and deserialization? And how data persistence is achieved through JDBC? And how data persistence is achieved through ORM tools? Then inside these, entity beans and Hibernate, what exactly the difference between entity beans and Hibernate? What's the meaning of JPA? How JPA is implemented inside the Hibernate? And all the points here we are able to understand clearly. Guys, now as a first one here, what we have to do there, how serialization and deserialization are going to be implemented, are providing, are achieving like data persistence, how it is achieved here. All the content here we are going to understand. Okay. All right, guys. Now, anyway, guys, now I want to cover this particular topic in tomorrow's. Guys, I want to cover all these things in tomorrow's, guys. Then tomorrow I'm going to discuss about this content here. Just today, just I have taken just basic overview only, not much content here. So today, just I have taken overview of this just overview only. What is an enterprise application? What we have there? Then these things here I'm just I covered there. Tomorrow I want to continue. And before that, what I'm telling there, then what benefits? Some basic information I'm talking there regarding this. To attend these classes, if you're attending these classes here, what I'm going to provide, for the sake of you, observe carefully what benefits you are able to get by attending this course here. Then we are able to get, like what I'm telling here, like a video support we are able to provide up to 1 year. Video support here we are able to provide up to 1 year. This is one thing I'm telling to you. Okay. Then what next one here? After this, classroom applications you are able to get, and classroom notes I will provide you. Classroom notes I'll provide. Then after this classroom notes, then classroom applications, then what next one after that? Then up to 1 year is not mandatory. Then more than that also we are able to get it. Right, sir. Anyway, then these benefits here we are able to get. Then apart from this, anything else? No. Then document, PDF document I will provide there regarding this. You'll get the PDF document, downloadable document you are able to get. Then, anyway, definitely I'm going to use IDs there, Eclipse, working with multiple IDs. Like major, I'm going to use Eclipse. Then what next one here? IntelliJ IDEA. And apart from this, and moreover, we are going to work with preparing applications with Maven. First of all, I'll discuss with you whenever I'm going to discuss about it. Yeah, for Hibernate, PDF downloadable document will provide. Don't worry. Notes also, classroom notes also I'll provide as a downloadable resource for you. Then preparing applications with Maven. Definitely, we are going to use Maven, and multiple databases we are going to use, guys. Definitely Max, I'm going to use like what the Oracle and MySQL. This database is definitely I'm going to use for our applications. Right, Sham. Then apart from this, so many, then we can understand it. No, the max it will be completed maybe max at most 2 months. I'm going to take to complete it. At most 2 months. I'm going to take to complete this total hibernate. Okay, that's the duration for it. Then fee related things, just you can reach out to our office, guys. So no specific project, only on the base of hibernate. Why? Because just it is acting as like backend technology, and only a simple hibernate. You're not going to prepare any particular real time project there. But the point is what there. Yeah. Then the point is what I'm telling to you. While preparing our applications in Hibernate, automatically we are going to take small projects, simple projects, conceptual. I'm going to take it. So separately, like what I'm telling there, I'm not going to like a separate real-time project in a sense. No, not possible here with only Hibernate. Okay, fine, leave this one. Then apart from this, what next one here? Okay, guys, then fee related things, then I'm not the right person for it. You can reach out to our office and they will give more clarity on it. Okay, then video support, there's a default support we are providing there. No specific, no separate cost for training, no separate cost for videos. No, not like that. So just default support we are giving there. Anyway, then we can reach out to our office regarding that issue. Yeah, I'm not the right person to talk about like money and all these things. Better to reach out to our admin people. They will give more clarity on it. Okay. All right, yes. Then apart from this, what else? What else you required? If you have any doubt, then I will explain to you. Yeah, for frameworks batch, Hibernate is already included. Then you have to attend for it. Guys, those who have taken frameworks package at 11:30 to 1, those who are attending Spring classes there, that means those who have taken admission in frameworks, then you are eligible to attend for this Hibernate. Yeah, exactly. But there also, if you have registered for only Spring in the sense, it's not possible. But those who attended, those who registered for frameworks, Java frameworks batch, then you are eligible to attend for these Hibernate classes. No, parallelly I'm taking the Panja ma'am. Then Spring class is getting somewhat delayed. Don't worry for it. Yeah, meanwhile, then Spring Boot microservice I have to cover now. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. As well as possible. Then let me complete the content here, overall content here. But Hibernate syllabus will be somewhat less when compared with the Spring framework. Easily we can complete it. May not take much time. Sure. Okay. The main topics in Hibernate maybe the regular content, sir. Anyway, then if you have to this, anyway, I will share the total syllabus totally as a mail you are able to get after completion of this class. Mainly we can understand it, no introduction part. Then after this introduction part here, then what next one here? Apart from this, ORM implementations and ORM tools here, we are going to discuss much about it. Next one is like what the steps to prepare Hibernate applications, and different models are available here. In Hibernate applications might be, I'm going to show different scenarios there. Main headings I'm telling there. Maybe we can understand it. No, preparing Hibernate application with a standalone mode. Preparing Hibernate application in a web environment, web application development. Preparing Hibernate application with one geo application. Then after preparing Hibernate application with a servlet application. Preparing Hibernate application with a JSP application. Preparing Hibernate application like this. Combinations I'm providing there. Then after this, after completion of this, the next one is like what there? Hibernate. Bean object life cycle. Hibernate bean object life cycle. That means entities life cycle. POSO life cycle. POSO life cycle that we are going to understand. So that Hibernate the states actually. Persistent state and the transition state, detached state, like different removed state, like this different life cycle states. And then after that, after completion of these code generation tools like schema export and schema import, schema update, like these code generation tools are existed here. Then after that, what next one here? Primary key generation algorithms. Number of algorithms are available. Right, sir? Then what next one here? Only hibernate 45 days to 2 months of time, sir. Not complete both, not total, like what I'm telling there, not hibernate and web service. No. Just only hibernate might be I'm taking like what there, 45 days to 2 months of time. Then after that, I'll start web services immediately. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Next one is like what the primary key generation algorithms here we are able to understand. Then after that, after completion of these primary key generation algorithms, you may go for like what there. Mappings, hibernate mappings. Then after that, hibernate mappings. Next one is transaction management. And next one is like what their connection pooling in a hibernate. Then after this connection pooling, hibernate caching mechanisms on hibernate. Then after this caching mechanisms on hibernate, then what next one here I'm telling there. Apart from that, HQL, bulk operations, native SQL. Then after that, HQL, native SQL. Like so many topics. Then, if anything is remaining there, I will cover that content here. Right. Right. So Spring framework not immediately, guys. Already one batch is going on there. Almost all it's in the middle of the content here. Spring framework maybe my next Spring batch will come in the December month. December mid or December end. You can expect it 8:30 to 10 o'clock. Your present core Java is going in. Then after that, immediately I'll go for Spring framework there. If you are in my regular 8:30 core Java batch, but this batch is not suitable for you. This is not this is not the right batch. If you attend my 8:30 to 10 core Java classes there, packages, complete Java or full stack Java, then this is not the right batch for you. Okay, then there I will start separately hibernate classes there and framework classes there. Okay, like so these are the main concepts what I'm going to be covered, guys. Like this, so many. If anything is missing, then I will cover that. The content here. Okay, right. Right, sir. Anything else apart from this? If you have any doubt, then I will clarify for it. Yeah, people are asking me contact details, no? Then better to reach out. Durgasoft online training at gmail.com. And then otherwise, then you can then this is one number we can contact there. This is another number you can reach out. Yeah, then for 8:30 core Java people not required to attend this batch, then I will take separate I will take these hibernate classes. Why? Because at present you don't have any knowledge on JDBC. You don't have any knowledge on JDBC, guys. Then I will take separately these hibernate classes for you. Don't worry. If you have awareness on it, then it's okay. But if you are not having awareness on this JDBC, at least JDBC is required minimum. Here I'm telling to you prerequisite part. Core Java minimum is required. Then after that, JDBC is mandatory. These two, if you know, then at least you are able to understand the hibernate. Otherwise, you may not understand hibernate now. I'll start separately these hibernate classes there. Yeah, separate hibernate classes I will start. Don't worry for it. Okay. Right, sir. Yeah, JPA, definitely. JPA annotations I will cover, sir. Here, JPA will be the part. What is the difference between Spring JPA and Hibernate now? How people can understand, sir? Now, if I discuss that Spring JPA, if I discuss there, how people are understanding there? Definitely. Then in the Spring framework, we are going to talk about Spring JPA or maybe Spring Data JPA. Content is available. Spring Data JPA, there is a topic in Spring Boot, right? There I will cover that in Spring framework. Yeah, then see them. These topics I committed as of now. But if you required, if you want to go for some any other topic, if you wanted, then I'll plan for it. Bhargavi ma'am, can you restore it? What you are expecting? Can you restore it, and then I will think about it. But as of now, these are the basic concepts what I covered. Yeah, definitely. JPA annotations will be covered. JPA annotations will be covered, definitely. Why? Because Hibernate is the implementation of like what are the JPA annotations. Whatever the JPA annotations are available, then all we are going to be covered here. Definitely. Yeah, sure. JPA also you are able to get. Learning Hibernate helps in Spring Boot, definitely. In Spring Data JPA is available. There is a module, Spring Data JPA. So definitely in the integration part, we are going to use that. Yeah, integrations we are able to do. Spring with Hibernate integration as well as Spring Data JPA is available. Where internally we are going to use Hibernate content only. Yeah, definitely it is a very much helpful. Okay. Yeah, mainly in Spring framework, we are going to cover more content regarding this, how to integrate Hibernate application with the Spring and all. Just this is purely Hibernate content only. I'm going to be covered. I'm not going to touch anywhere else like Spring framework here in this course, in this batch. Spring with Hibernate integration, I may not provide, but if you require that, maybe Struts with Hibernate integration or maybe JSF with Hibernate integration, I can provide at least, no? But Spring with Hibernate integration in the sense, we need to have a good knowledge on Spring framework. So I will cover that content in the Spring framework. When I'm going to talk about Spring framework, where I will show how we are going to integrate Hibernate with the Spring framework. There I will discuss there. Okay. Right, sir. Okay, guys, don't worry. Then one small concern for me, guys, all of you, please recognize this. Tomorrow onwards, please attend the session at 10:20 a.m. 10:20 a.m. Okay, not 10 a.m. Please, this is one small constraint. Why? Because I have to come from my Thiruvannamalai to my home there. It may take nearly 10 to 15 minutes of time. So better do attend the session at 10:20. And moreover, next class will be on what there? Next class will be on Monday, not on tomorrow. Monday. Next class will be on Monday, guys. Please try to attend for it. Monday onwards, our class will be there at 10:20, not at 10 o'clock. Next class will be on Monday. Please recognize the schedule. Tomorrow, I'm not going to take any class there. No class on tomorrow, on day of tomorrow. No class on tomorrow, on day of tomorrow. Next class will be on what there? Monday. Okay. Right. Anything else, guys? Anything you want to know? Shall we meet on Monday? Yes, shall we meet on Monday? Tomorrow then, spring class I will take at 11:30. Today also I will take 11:30 spring class. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday. No hibernate class on tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Next class will be on Monday. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday regarding this hibernate. Monday onwards, we are going to discuss continuously the content. Thank you.